What's cracking, Naptown? Coming at you all shaggy. It's been the holidays and stuff. I haven't shaved in a long time. All right, let's talk about some. Oh, we started off with gratitude. It's been a big year. Today is like January 2nd, and so I'm very retrospective at the moment, watching my old diary entries, trying to boil down what the important parts were, stuff like that. And I had to make notes because I just couldn't. I was going to leave a lot of stuff out if I didn't. So, whatever. So this year started out with that fingerstyle contest. I was like, you know what? This is the year I'm going to play that darn fingerstyle contest. And that was rough. Like, that was tough. Those guys were good. I don't know for sure, but I think at the finals of the international fingerstyle contest, like 3 of the top 5 people were from Indiana. Like, what kind of crazy? Anyway, it was tough. That was a tough competition. I logged like 540 hours working on the thing. Wow. And at the beginning of the year, I couldn't do the thumb upstroke thing yet. I signed up for that fingerstyle guitar contest and picked those songs because I wanted to learn that thumb upstroke so bad that I needed like a real definite goal to make it happen. And that worked. Like the thumb upstroke was way more locked in, both the alternating bass and the triplets, by the time that thing was over. And so that was really positive. And modern day, I've got this guitar coach teaching me how to use that technique in wild ways. He can't do it, but wow, he's got good ideas on how to do it, and I'm doing it. It's fun. Okay, nylon strings. Al had a guitar with nylon strings sometime this spring or early summer, and it was great. And so I went out and I bought a damn nylon string guitar, and that was a really good idea. I'm able to put in a lot more hours on the nylon strings. That's the God's honest truth. But I have found that it'll make your hands a little soft. And so I need to play steel strings an hour a day or several hours a week. Just keep your chops tight on the steel strings. It's different. It's a little different. You're not hitting your bends on nylon strings at all. You have to play steel strings to hit your bends. So that's just a fact of life. That's fine. I love the Barry. Okay, the songs that I was playing in the first half of the year, like Hesitation Blues, Rope Stretching Blues, the Underwear song, Stephen Merritt, Blind Blake, crossover thing, Bad Gasoline. I started playing that in the first half of the year. Kokomo. I finally learned Kokomo blues in the first half of the year. That was a journey, man. I had been dreaming about being able to play a Kokomo blues for a long time, and it was really gratifying. And I still can't play it right, but I'm getting closer and closer, man. Kokomo is dope. God bless Scrapper Blackwell. Okay, Al. The first glimpses of when I was starting to play the Justin Townes Earl thing correctly says July 20th. So it took me until July 20th to like really feel like I could even hear what it was gonna be like. Alright, so this year I set up a regular recording date with Al, and that's been unbelievably positive. We're both antisocial, and I hate leaving the house. Whatever. So I go over there and do some recording, and that's been unbelievably positive. Al jumped into the fingerstyle guitar guys deep and really found some cool stuff. And that was really super positive, and it's not even his favorite kind of music. You know what I mean? It was just just generous of him to dive into it like that. And so having to get songs ready to record every Saturday and get input and feedback and work on this EP with Al, that's been unbelievably positive. So that's just another feather in the hat this year. And my dog has been to all 48 states. That happened in the first half of the year. We took him through the Southwest, hit all those big states. And now my dog's been to 48 states. He's like a real American dog, full on. He's been to the contiguous states. He's a beagle. God bless him. Okay, so the end of the first half of the year was that fingerstyle contest. And I put hours and hours and hours and hours into it. And I listened to it modern day, and it wasn't terrible. Like it could have gone way worse. Let's just say that. And so I'm pretty encouraged by that. I'm pretty encouraged because I don't want to I don't want to go intimidated into this next year's competition. And so I think I'm not going to, you know? The fingerstyle contest is wild. Never been in anything like that before. There really aren't very many things like that. Apparently, there are only a couple of locations in the United States of America last year to compete for it. So I'm going to go just as hard this year. You know what I mean? I'm going to be working on a project on the side, but I'm still going to be putting a lot of hours into that fingerstyle contest. It's Indiana AF, man. And it's like, it's a really nice goal. And also, in the first half of this year, the Cole Porter Festival. And I got to play both those. So I need to start thinking about getting 10 Cole Porter songs tight. All right. I will see you with the second half of 2023 soonish.